Welcome to the Avaya Telephone Quick Guide and Tips video. In this training video, you will learn the basics of Avaya 9611G desk phone and Avaya One-X Softphone. Please note this video is not meant to replace Avaya Telephone Training held at HRSA on a monthly basis. This video is a part of a series designed to train HRSA employees in the areas of technologies and software utilized on a daily basis to improve work efficiency and productivity by Application Consulting Team. Applications Consulting Team, or ACT in short, consists of highly trained and knowledgeable professionals who help HRSA employees to produce training, documentation, and projects of very high standards under tight deadlines. In addition, ACT consults users on various applications and features to dramatically streamline users' productivity and increase performance. Next, you will learn about Avaya 9611G desk phone. We will start with the phone overview and then we'll move on to basic features of the phone. Voice over IP telephones, or VoIP in short, no longer use older landlines to communicate with one another. Instead, voice over IP phones use computer networks and internet to communicate with any other phone. This new way of communication provides much greater flexibility. For example, calling another zip code is no longer considered a long distance. Some other benefits of the voice over IP are increased security and privacy of communications, better call quality, and ability to move freely between the phones, retaining all of the originally set settings. Hello, my name is Dennis Schatz. I'm a trainer with the HRSA OIT software training team. Today I will explain the Avaya telephone buttons layout and their functions. In the right top corner of the phone, you have a message waiting indicator. This light will illuminate when you have at least one voicemail. In the center, you have an interface screen. We will describe the contents later. Next to screen, you have an appearance button to control your phone lines. Each of these buttons have a red and green light. Red light indicates the line is available for use. Green blinking light means your phone is ringing and you haven't answered yourself yet, or you put the line on hold. A green lit light means you're currently using the line. Below the screen, you have 4 soft keys. They're directly correlated with the options displayed above them on the screen. Depending on the state of the phone, the options will change accordingly. Below the soft keys, you have a navigation pad. This pad allows you to traverse through the telephone options and confirm your choice with the OK button in the center. Message button will connect to your voicemail system where you can check your voicemail messages. Please note that this button will light up in tandem with the message waiting indicator when you have at least one voicemail. Phone button will allow you to return to the main screen from whatever menu or setting location you were at. You could think of this button as your cancel get back to the home screen option. Contacts button will allow you to access Contacts menu where your contacts are stored. From that area, you will be able to create, edit, and use your telephone contacts. Access Avaya menu button will bring you to the telephone settings area. Call history button will bring you to the area showing all of your incoming, outgoing, and missed calls. Please note, if this button lights up in red color, that means you have at least one missed call. Numeric keypad allows you to dial desired phone numbers. Volume control buttons allow you to increase or decrease volume of the remote party when you're on the phone, or volume of the ringer when you are not on a call. Mute button will mute your side of the phone so remote party cannot hear anything from your end. When this button is pressed, it will turn red in color, indicate its functioning. Also, please know that if you press mute while you're on the call and during this time you have an additional call coming in, the second party will not be able to hear you either, since the mute button mutes the whole phone and not the line you were on. Headset button is not currently used in HRSA environment. If you have received a headset, it will be used only with a HRSA laptop. Speaker button will allow you to use the phone without lifting up the handset. The button will turn red in color when activated. You can additionally hang up the phone by simply pressing the button again. The integrated microphone for the speaker function is located in the right bottom side of the telephone, and the speaker for the remote party is located under your handset. Logging in and out of Avaya Telephone. One of the biggest advantages of Avaya telephones is the fact that information and settings are stored not in the phone itself, but rather an account on a server. That means you can log into any Avaya phone with your account and use your information and settings will be downloaded to that particular phone. For example, you can use your account to log into an Avaya telephone in a conference room and have access to all of your contacts for that upcoming conference call. Storing all of the information in an account on a server also removes the need to forward your calls from one Avaya phone to another if you decided to change the locations where you sit in a HRSA building. Whatever changes you make to the phone when you log out of that phone, the changes will be automatically saved to the server and will be available to you next time when you log into any Avaya phone. Logging into Avaya phone. First, at the username prompt, enter your 10-digit number. 2. Press Enter or OK. 3. At the password prompt, enter default phone password of 2468. 4. Press Enter or OK to log in. Please note that you will need to change the default phone password using UC Pro portal. Logging out from Avaya telephone. 1. Press the Home Heart button. 2. Scroll down to Log Out. 3. Select Log Out or OK. And 4. Confirm by selecting Yes. Please note, should you change your mind, press No and then Phone Heart button to return to the home screen. To answer an incoming call, you can lift the handset, press the speaker button, press line key, press Answer soft key, press Ignore soft key. Please note that Ignore soft key turns off the ringer only for this call. The other party can still hear the expected number of rings before reaching the voicemail. Please also notice that you will notice the soft key labels will change to Answer and Ignore when the phone is ringing. In the cases of emergency, you will be able to place 911 call. In order to do it, you can lift up the handset or press the speaker button. Then dial 911. The phone will call your local dispatcher. Alternatively, you can press Emerge soft key. After that, you can confirm if you would like to call by pressing Yes. Please note that you can dial 911 even out of the logged out Avaya phones. If you would like to place a caller on hold, you could do that by simply pressing the Hold soft key. The caller will be placed on hold during that time. The Hold soft key will change into Resume soft key. You can press that or blinking line key to resume the conversation. Please note that the caller will hear only silence when they are on hold, and the hold will automatically terminate when one of the callers hang up. In order to place a call, just leave the handset or press the speaker button and dial the number. You can alternatively use contacts and call history to place the call, but we will discuss those features later. Additionally, when you place the call, you no longer have to dial 9 or 1. Just dial the 10-digit number of the party you would like to call. Additionally, toll-free numbers such as 1-800 numbers also don't require you to dial 1 any longer. However, if you accidentally dial 9 and 1, the phone will still dial normally. When you are on a call and another call comes in, all you have to do is simply press the Appearance Physical button next to the second line. The first line will get placed on hold automatically. Later on, you can place on hold the second line and return to the first one by pressing the Appearance button of the first line. Alternatively, you could end the call by pressing the End Call soft key. Avaya telephone system also allows you to transfer a call to the third party. When someone calls you and you would like to transfer them, while you're on the phone with them, press the Transfer soft key. Then dial 10-digit number of the party where you would like to transfer the call. During this time, the first caller will be placed on hold. When the party where you would like to transfer picks up, you can ask them if they are ready to accept the transfer. If the third party agrees to the transfer, simply press the Complete button and hang up. However, if the third party cannot take the call, you can alternatively press the Cancel soft key. The third party will disconnect and you will be automatically connected to the first caller, where you can explain that the third party was busy and end the conversation. There are times when you would like to forward all incoming calls to another third-party phone number. For example, if you're away from your desk and you would like to transfer all of your incoming calls to a cell phone. In order to do that, press the right directional key on a phone to get to the feature screen. Then press the down directional button until Call Forward option is highlighted. Press OK button on the directional tab, then dial 10-digit number of the phone where you would like to transfer all of the incoming calls. Press OK or Enter soft key when done. To deactivate the feature, repeat the steps and press OK button on the phone when Call Forward option is selected. There are also times when you don't want to be disturbed. In this case, you can make all incoming calls to go automatically to your voicemail. In order to do that, simply press Send All soft key from the main screen of the phone. From that point on, all incoming calls will automatically go to your voicemail. To deactivate the feature, simply press the Send All soft key again. Avaya phone system allows you to create an ad hoc conferences with up to 5 extra parties in addition to you. If you would like to create a conference call, dial the first user normally. While on a call with them, press Conf soft key. Dial the number of the second user, tell the second user that you're about to join him or her to the conference, and then press Join soft key. To add additional users, press Add soft key to repeat the process. Your Avaya phone has an ability to store contacts with up to 6 telephone numbers per contact. To add new contacts, press Contacts key, then press New soft key. Enter all of the information for the contact. Press Save soft key when done. Please note, since the telephone does not have a full keyboard, you would have to press the corresponding number keys until you get the desired letter. Alternatively, you can create contacts in Avaya One-X Communicator software. The newly inputted contacts will synchronize with the telephone next time you log into it. In order to search for the contact, press the Contacts button and then Search soft key to enter the search mode. Once you're in the search mode, you can type in first or last name of the user to be searched. You can also type partial name to broaden your search. Then press the Call soft key to call the desired contact. Call history shows you all of the incoming, outgoing, and missed calls for your account. To access call history, press History button on Avaya telephone. Press right or left directional buttons on navigation pad to filter the history to show only missed, answered, outgoing, or all of the calls together. When you're ready to call the number from the history, just simply highlight it by using the arrow keys on a phone and press Call soft key. When you have a new voicemail, the light in the upper right corner and the message button will be illuminated. You can access your voicemail by pressing the message button or calling 301-480-9701 from any other phone. Once you get a greeting, you will need to type in your default password, which is 12357. It is essential that you change the default password as soon as you can to prevent unauthorized access. The new voicemail system also sends you a copy of the voice message in an email for your review. Alternatively, you can access the voicemail system from the web by going to https://vm.8hs.avaya.govos.com. If you have authorized government cell phone, you may use the EC500 feature. By using the EC500 feature, your desk phone can be enabled in such a way that the desk phone and your cell phone will both ring when there is an incoming call. With this feature, you can answer office call while you're away from your desk. The Extend Call feature allows you to extend a call that is active on your office phone to your cell phone using the EC500 extension to cellular feature. This allows you to transfer an office call to your cell phone and move away from your desk. This feature is programmed by your system administrator. Please come to the full Avaya telephone training to see in detail how this feature works. Avaya One-X Communicator is a unique software which allows you to make, receive, forward calls, and make conferences directly from your computer without using a desk phone. Think of it as a powerful alternative to the desk phone when you are teleworking. To start Avaya One-X Communicator, just find the shortcut on your desktop and double-click it. If you are unable to locate the shortcut on your desktop, please click on a Start, then All Programs, and then click on a folder called Avaya One-X Communicator. After that, click on Avaya One-X Communicator to start it. After you started Avaya One-X Communicator, you will see a login window. Please make sure that the phone number listed in the window is the same as your phone number. Below, you will need to type in a password, which by default is 2468. Then click Log On. When you're ready to log out, simply click on a menu icon, which looks like a gear in the right top corner of the window, and choose Log Off. If you close Avaya One-X Communicator by pressing X in the right top corner of the software, you will not be able to restore the window by double-clicking on the icon on the desktop. In this case, click on the tray icon in the right bottom corner of the window and double-click on Avaya One-X Communicator icon in the tray. Now we're going to look into Avaya One-X Communicator interface. At the top left corner, you will have the red light indicating voicemails. If you have at least one voicemail, it will light up. Also at the top, you will see two buttons, Call Log and Contacts. Pressing each of these buttons will lead into their respective area. Under these buttons, in the area that says Enter Name or Number, you will be able to type in the phone number you would like to call and press Enter to start dialing. Alternatively, you will be able to type a name of a person to reach if you don't remember their phone number. The four buttons to the right are Search, Place Call, Redial, and Show Dial Pad. If you're in a call log area, the button in the center will allow you to filter your call history by showing all calls, incoming calls, outgoing calls, or missed calls. You can call a person from a call history by clicking on the handset button to the right of their name. Alternatively, you can right-click on the entry to show more options. When you click on the Contacts button, you will see your currently set up contacts. To set up a new contact, you can click on a menu icon in the right top corner, then Contacts, then Add Contact. If you would like to add a contact to favorites, simply double-click on the contact and check the favorites box. The dial pad below allows you to dial the phone number by clicking on the number buttons with your mouse. To the right of the dial pad, you will see all of the features your account currently contains. You can interact with these features by clicking on them. Please also note these features are the same as in your Avaya desk phone. When you receive a call with Avaya One-X Communicator, you will see appearance in the right bottom corner of the screen. The appearance shows the name of the caller and gives you an ability to accept or ignore the call. If you ignore a call, user will be sent to your voicemail. However, if you accept a call, an interface with the call progress will appear, where you will see the time your call has lasted, ability to mute the soft phone, put the party on hold, transfer a call, hang up, and create a conference call. While on call, you will have an option to put another party on hold. During that time, the timer will turn red, showing how long the other party has been on hold. You will have only one button to resume the conversation. Upon pressing that button, the timer will restore and you will continue the conversation. Another function available to you during a conversation is to mute the soft phone. During a mute, the other party will not hear anything appearing on your side of the phone. To mute the soft phone, press the mute button. You will see a line crossing the microphone button. When ready, just click on the button again to unmute and resume the conversation. To transfer a caller to another phone during a conversation, click on the transfer button. Type in the phone number where you would like to transfer the call and click OK to complete the transfer. To start a conference call, while on a call with a first party, click Conference button. Type in a phone number of the party you would like to join and click OK button. To join additional parties, click on a conference button again and type in a 10-digit number of the next party you would like to add. Then click OK. You can add up to 5 parties in a conference, not including you. Avaya One-X Communicator allows you to store numerous contacts. To create new contact, first please make sure that you are in a contacts area by clicking on a contacts button in the left top corner of the window. Next, click on a menu window which looks like a gear. Choose Contacts, then Add Contact. Fill in all of the relevant information for the contact and click OK to save. Contacts are saved in account, so next time when you log into your desk phone, newly put contacts should be available on the phone too. To edit a contact, while in Contacts area, simply double-click on a contact name, make any necessary changes, and click OK to complete. To call a contact, hover over the call icon and then click on it. You also have a capability to designate your contacts as favorites. To make contact a favorite, double-click on a contact and check-mark the favorite box. You can see favorites by clicking My Contacts on the top center of the window and then choosing Favorites option. Call log in Avaya One-X Communicator allows you to see the history of all of the received, sent, and missed calls. In order to see the history, please click on the Call Log button in the left top corner of the window. To call a number from a call log, simply hover over the handset sign next to the entry you would like to dial and then click it. If you would like to save an entry to your contacts, right-click on the entry and choose Add to Contacts. Add or change any information if needed, and then click OK to save. As a part of Telework initiative, you can use one of the available headsets with your laptops. Please note that the headsets can be used only with your Avaya One-X Communicator and not with your desktop phone. The headsets will allow you to hear the other party better, and in turn they will be able to hear you better too, since the headsets isolate unwanted noises. Headsets also come particularly useful during conference calls. UC Pro Portal allows you to perform several tasks such as accessing training materials and guides, perform self-service like changing voicemail and phone passwords, and view additional training videos. You can access UC Pro Portal by going to https://ucpro.avayagovos.com/UCPro. At the email prompt, enter your email address. At the password prompt, enter your 10-digit phone number. This is your default password. You will be prompted to create a new password after logging in. To change your phone password, click on Self-Service link. Then click on a telephone picture next to the Change My Phone Password. Click on Yes to confirm that you want to change your phone password. Type in your new password, which should be from 4 to 8 digits. Retype the password to confirm. Click Submit and wait for the system to administer the change. To change your voicemail password, click on a self-service link, then click on the envelope picture next to Reset My Voicemail Password. Then click on Yes to confirm that you want to change your voicemail password. Type in your new password, which should be from 4 to 8 digits. Retype the password to confirm. Click Submit and wait for the system to administer the change. Thank you for watching Avaya Telephone and One-X Communicator training video. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the help desk at 301-496-4357.